Why, excuse me. I was just untangling my tower. It's getting bitter. So are the people in this game. Yeah, so we've managed to create some level of suspicion against Poppy here, but I think there's a lot more to this story before we go ahead and just assume that it's her. We really need to get into here.
Locked.
There must be some way to get it open.
Ah. We have been to... I think we've been to every room now and talked to every person, so I think it is time that we head back to the crime scene and really start assessing things. If that's the case.
The whole room has a strange feel.
Yeah, there might be a reason for that.
We're at the top of the tower, right?
I think so. Why?
Doesn't matter. It's nothing.
Yeah, it's something, I bet.
A bunch of old books, covered in dust now, but they look well read.
Half the room is a big open window.
I don't know if you can call it an open window. It's more like a sudden absence of wall.
Uh-huh. I think we gotta just start questioning people, honestly, because we got a lot of info that we finally have filled in to start talking to people about.
Anything we should know? Any hobbies? Besides staring out the window? We met Felix, your husband. He's
Yeah.
one of our suspects, and he seems pretty suspicious if you ask me. So, if you want to stick up for him, now's your chance.
No.
Nice try.
Cold.
You
Cold but
spoke to your
fair.
daughter Fifi. She's some kind of super intelligent scientist. You must be proud of her.
Were you close with Freya? How are you two related? Did you kill Freya?
Grimoire!
I don't even think she's listening.
Oh, she's listening.
Do you and Poppy get along?
Nothing. Shocker. Grimoire, what could you possibly be writing down?
Oh no, I gave up making notes ages ago. Now I'm just doodling in the margins.
Nice. That's what you gotta do.
Do you and Fitz have anything to do with each other? Other than your initials?
Glad that's not just me.
What do you know about Penny?
I can't really imagine those two being friends, to be honest.
You never know.
We spoke to Hawkshaw.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I assume she didn't get anything out of you either.
No.
I bet that really ticked her off.
You know
I
the
bet it
guy in
did.
the other tower? Weird astronomy professor guy?
Can you see him
Yes.
from your window? Can he see you?
Why don't you look? Why don't we just look? Oh, I don't wanna fucking go through every bit of info with her. She's not gonna fucking say anything. I give up on that for now. You win. You win for now. Okay, well, fuck you, game. Let's go talk to Hawkshaw.
Did you get anything useful out of him?
Not sure.
No.
What about you?
Nothing worth committing to paper.
I think he knows more than he lets on.
Probably. But talking with him is so tedious.
It is.
Considerably intelligent, and her powers of
Uh-huh.
observation are enviable.
I do
But
need
she
to
has no
dial this
ambition.
back down a little bit.
No
sorry.
focus.
In her defense, she's still a...
Barely.
Okay.
I'll say this, he's well suited to physical labor.
That's a nice way to put it.
Fitz spends most of his time alone in the greenhouse. But I heard he's been breeding experimental flowers. In secret.
Whoa, scandal.
I just wonder if he's getting restless.
What does that mean?
Professor Pointer is a respectable astronomer. Keeps himself to himself. What?
We're just surprised.
That was the most polite you've been about anyone.
It's probably because he foots your fucking paycheck, doesn't he?
I find her rather embarrassing. Little more than a spoiled child.
Penny must be at least 25.
27. Just makes it worse.
Okay.
Poppy has remarkable musical talent. She could be famous, wealthy even, if she wanted to.
I should probably have to leave Tangle Tower first.
Quite. Some breed of amphibious humanoid. Potentially bipedal. Although none of the statues show the creature's feet.
I guess we'll never know.
A somewhat cumbersome device, and an altogether inefficient way to listen to music.
What kind of music do you like, Hawkshaw?
I like anything.
What a cop-out.
Yeah, what the hell?
These people really are ridiculous, aren't they? This is a potential murder weapon, is it not?
I don't know. I don't think the murderer would leave the murder weapon just lying around.
I think you'd be surprised as to what people leave lying around.
Yeah.
And you consider that important evidence, do you?
Yes.
Where did you find this?
Do you have any theories about where this might have been?
Or who might have had it?
I have several theories. But they are my theories, and I'm not going to share them.
Yeah, that's because it directly relates to your fucking bullshit.
When did Freya draw the picture of you, Hawkshaw?
I didn't model for her, if that's what you're asking. She must
Aw.
have done it without my permission.
Could just be from memory.
Got you.
It's not quite as detailed as the others anyway.
It is not. Have anything else I wanna...
I admit, it's powerful.
It
Freya
is.
was a talented young woman.
Someone even liked it enough to take a photo of it.
Now, we don't know why they took the photograph, do we? Perhaps they just wanted it for reference.
I think it relates to a puzzle.
A book from the library. One of hundreds, no doubt. What makes this one special?
It's about birds.
Yeah.
Yes, I see that.
Birds. I'm just gonna keep going. Fucking, I'll talk to Poppy.
I don't know what that is.
Weird, considering we found it hidden in your room.
Well, my room is full of junk. There's probably a bunch of stuff hidden in there. I don't mean like... Please stop talking to me.
This is a photo of Fifi and Freya, right?
Yeah,
How come you're not in it? You're friends with them too, aren't you?
I'm not really one for photographs.
Yeah.
Fifi looks like she really admires Freya.
Fifi's loyalty to Freya is unshakable.
I'm sure.
Is that a gardening trowel?
Yeah, I think it belongs to Fitz.
Really? Huh, never seen him use it.
That sucks, considering that that's of him and his fiance. Why do I get the feeling him and his fiance don't?
I think everybody sees something different.
Did Freya ever tell you what she saw in it?
Not exactly. She said something about it being from a recurring nightmare.
Sorry, but if it was from a nightmare, why would you paint it and leave it in front of your bed?
Maybe she wanted to take control of it. Giving something a physical form can make it easier to deal with. Well, sometimes.
Yeah. Damn. Freya. Freya may have had some mental issues that we really have not really been able to get into yet here because she's passed.
Hey, that's me. Not a bad likeness.
It looks like you're standing in a rose bush.
Is there something wrong with that? Those petals.
What about them?
It's nothing. They're just unusual. Never seen that one before. Was it in the greenhouse?
No,
Oh,
it was
we
not.
found it in Penny's room.
Right.
She doesn't like Penny. Okay, there's definitely obviously some like love triangle shit going on between the three of them. Well, I don't have anything else to say to her. I guess I could try to solve one of the puzzles that I'm still kind of stuck on. What does the game say I need to do? Search the aviary. Weird. Let's get back to some puzzleage. I think I want to take another shot at some of this with a fresh brain.
Nice. A real
How do you know this?
Why
place?
else would it be locked? Plus, there's a treasure map hanging.
Okay, let's try this again. Like, the birds must play into it, right? Like, certainly this must just not be as straightforward as I was assuming it was.
Nothing.
Did you check the treasure map for clues? And what about that painting on the chest itself?
Still
I
locked.
think there's a connection between, like, they're different versions of the same thing.
That
The padlock's just a grid reference for the map.
But... yeah, uh-huh. What if it's I-3 North?
That was.
The padlock's just a grid reference for the map.
Uh-huh. I mean, I guess I could try... Well, I mean, this one's technically correct here. This, and this. C4 East. Let's try that.
That was in.
The padlock is just a
Okay,
grid
well, let's
reference
try west,
for the map. The
was.
padlock's just a grid reference.
north.
That
The
was.
pad just a grid reference.
That
The
was.
pad just
I already did that one.
That
The pad just a
Okay,
grid
it's not right either. What does this mean? Excuse me for that. That was a little rude. This is kind of correct right here if we're looking like this way. But I don't know if we work on diagonals here. Let's try 3E and then just sift through like we have been doing. Sorry, E3 sift.
That
The
was.
pad's just a grid reference.
That
The pad's
was.
just a grid reference.
That
The pad's just a grid reference.
That
The pad's just a grid reference.
That
The pad's just a grid reference.
Are we actually just gonna have to fucking test all of these at this point? It's not E3. We tried C4, right? I have to again now. Never
I'll
mind.
come back later.
I'm not gonna do this. I'm just gonna do it off screen at this point because it's not going to be done faithfully anymore. I'll be honest. Okay, so there is actually one more puzzle I have done at this point that I have not relocated yet. It's kind of weirding me out. I haven't found it again. should be some clock somewhere. There's a clock. I don't. Maybe it's in the library. Let's check.
Sure, why not build a
The
sign?
search for new knowledge, the archiving of old knowledge. It's downright poetic.
Yeah, I'd say so.
A chalkboard?
Is this a library or a
I'm fucking taking a picture of this with my phone. Fuck the rest of this.
I'm not sure I learned anything from that.
Let's try back out here.
Do you think he'll start to move if we
No, I think he'll just silently judge us.
Maybe it was in here. Is it this clock?
Is that a...
If it is,
Aha!
I'm guessing
found
it doesn't tell the time.
so what does it do?
So these are like a clock. So this one's supposed to be 3. This one's supposed to be 12. This one's supposed to be 9. And this is supposed to be 6. And I'm sure you can see what the problem is here. I'm gonna do what I've done previously with this and just constantly swap everything to the key that I want it to be and then let it sift itself out. Okay, so very close. It's just the 3 that's off now. So this needs to go this way. So let's do this. And then this. And then
No, that was it.
I remembered.
Nice work. What's in the box?
A little tool thing?
What's in the
Looks like a telescope. But I'm not actually sure what it is.
Oh, small lens. Weird. Let's ask Hawkshaw what it is, since it seems to be hers.
This belongs to you, Hawkshaw?
Correct.
And, what is it?
It's my handheld microscope for up-close investigation work.
Uh-huh.
What do you magnify with it?
Trace particles, dust, oils, clothing fibers.
Okay.
Have you used it here at Tangle Tower?
I have. I used it to examine the greenhouse only 2 days ago.
What were
2
you looking
days?
for?
That is between myself and my client.
The beetle, right? I think it's a beetle.
You got it open. I'm impressed. I managed it myself yesterday. I thought Flora might be hiding something in there.
It was empty yesterday, too.
It was. Perhaps it's always been empty. I'd tell him not to quit his day job, but he hasn't got one, has he?
You do have a point. He doesn't really do all that much.
Where'd you dig that up?
It wasn't buried. It was underwater.
Someone trying to conceal evidence, perhaps?
Possibly. I don't know.
Have you deciphered the meaning of those 4 symbols on the harp?
We're working on it.
That's a no, then.
I mean, I'll go give you my thoughts on the harp right now.
I'm still not sure.
Should we take another look?
Okay, this refers to Penny. This refers to Poppy. I don't know who the fucking lips referred to, though. And I don't know who the bell refers to. So, I don't know. Bell.
Let's come back later. It's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to say,
It's not. It's an appropriate amount of quiet.
Oh. Get fucked. Get fucked me. I'm gonna take one last look at the family tree
What
and see
is-
I think it's a family
how
tree.
crazy I am right now. Poppy relates to pianos. Penelope relates to birds. Pandora doesn't really relate to kisses or bells. Percival doesn't really relate to kisses or bells. Buck, Brackley, Primrose, Flora, Fiona, Fitz, Damien. Yeah, I don't know. That's not it. That's definitely not it. Well, let's see if we can do a little bit more searching in the aviary then.
my little writing desk. It's kind of cute.
There's nothing written in the book, although someone's torn a page.
Aha.
A rather magnificent bush. Somewhat cruelly confined to a stone pot.
There's a letter P carved into the side.
Of the owner.
An especially fancy cage.
And it's home to 3 especially fancy birds.
Aha.
I must say the girls are awfully well behaved today. I think they know
Okay.
we're in the presence of company.
Uh-huh.
They belong to you. Why do you keep them in a cage?
They need a special diet, particular treatment. I let them out to fly occasionally, of course. But they're all one of a kind. I couldn't let anything happen to them.
Do they have names?
Eesh.
Of course.
That's
let
rough.
me introduce you to Tabitha, Tamara, and Tatiana.
I've already forgotten all 3 of those names.
Which
Tabitha,
one is
Tamara,
which?
and Tatiana.
Oh, that's simple. Tatiana is
Come
the
on.
oldest. Tabitha is the most patient, and Tamara has the best sense of rhythm.
Can you fuck
Glad we
off?
cleared that up.
What about the one on your head?
On my head? He's just my hat. He doesn't have a name. Who would name their hat?
That was kind of funny.
That's rather strange now, isn't it?
We found it in your room.
Just lying around, was it?
Nope. You'd hidden it, but we found it.
We do that.
Who's the her in the message? And what's the deal with the petals?
It's really none of your business.
Kinda is. Kinda is, though.
Oh, did Fitz show you that?
Not exactly.
We found it hidden under his bed.
Ah, right.
Just
Yes,
right.
it's my, my flower.
You don't like it?
I'm no good at caring for plants. I forget to water them. Birds are much easier. They're a lot more vocal when they get thirsty.
Do
They
you at
are.
least like the look of the flower?
The look?
The colors? The shape of it?
Between you and me, I think it's a little vulgar.
Huh. Okay.
Very nice.
You've seen these before?
Yes.
All of them. Even this one of...
Yes. I can't decide what's worse. How she looks here, or how she looks now.
Do you know who this is? In the photo?
Oh, absolutely no idea.
Lame. You're lame. You're just lame. Did you know that?
Gaudy old thing, isn't it? Flora seems very fond of it. I've never understood why. But then I could say the same thing about her husband.
Heyo!
Okay.
Hello. Who penned this juicy little number?
Who knows?
We don't know. It's not signed.
An anonymous letter? Classic clue.
So, Penny seems to not respect Fitz's work. And Penny seems to also have a lot of resentment towards Poppy, like ridiculous amount of resentment. So, like, listen, there's definitely this very, very obvious love triangle that's progressing here. But, I don't really know how this relates to the case at all yet, though.
A little chart of. Actually, I have no idea what it's about.
I'm gonna assume that this is related to the other picture I just took, and get some
What do you make of it?
evidence.
Not a whole lot.
Just also considering how confused they are when viewing both of those two things. Also, what is up with Fitz? There is something up with Fitz, separate. Like, he is such a quiet and, like, also quietly intimidating person. What is his deal? I don't know. Maybe the whole point is that he
Tools
doesn't
used by
have a
gardening.
deal, but like, I don't know. This is a detective game now, isn't it? Anyway, I gotta cut this one slightly bit short because I gotta get to work. But I am just too enthralled by this to not get as much in as I can. Well, anyway, thank you again for joining me in Tangle Tower. And, I'm going to solve a puzzle off screen so I can stop crying about it, okay? See ya. Where's the button?